Hello students, welcome to financial accounting class. In the previous class, we were dealing with the stock and debtor system in branch accounting, and we have also seen these different methods in case of valuation of stock and debtor system. In that, we have seen that in stock and debtors method, suppose if the head office does not want to prepare branch account, then instead of preparing branch account, he goes for, or the head office goes for preparing different accounts like stock account, debtors account, expenses account, adjustment account, and goods sent to branch account. So in the previous class, we have seen these two proformas, that is stock account, that is branch stock account, and branch debtors account. We have seen the proforma of branch stock account and branch debtors account. So here is the proforma of branch stock account, which we have already dealt in the previous class, and the next one was in terms of branch debtors account, which we have already studied in the previous class. Today we'll be dealing with the next three accounts, that is branch expenses account, branch adjustment account, and goods sent to branch account. So let's go with the first one, that is in terms of branch expenses account. Now what is in case of branch expenses account? Here to the debit side you have two branch cash account, expenses by branch and head office, two branch debtors account, bad debts and bad debts or discount being given. To the credit side you have by branch adjustment account in the bracket transferred to part 2. Okay, so this is the expenses account. Now basically, what do we get to know from this expenses account? It is basically the expenses which are included in terms of discount allowed, bad debts and all. This account is the balance of this account is transferred to the second part of the next account, that is the balance of this account. Now if you see here, debit side is more and the credit side is less, so balance is being brought to the credit side, so balance of this is being transferred to branch adjustment account, the next account. Okay, that is how it is being said that it is transferred to part 2. Part 2 means it is being transferred over here. Okay, now let's deal with the next account, that is branch adjustment account. Now this is again like trading and profit and loss account. Okay, branch adjustment account is again which is an account which includes two parts. The first part contains the adjustment of loading in of all items, okay, including the deficit in loading of deficit goods and surplus goods, whereas the first part includes the gross profit or loss of the loss which is bought from the second part, that is the second part of this account. Okay, now this account is quite important one because it has been just treated like trading and profit and loss account. Okay, so let's deal with the branch adjustment account. So to the debit side you have stock reserve account, wherein loading on closing stock. I told you that in case of, there are two parts here. If you see in this account there are two parts. This is the first part up till here, till gross profit, and this is the second part where you have the other transactions being done. So in the first part you include all the kinds of loading. Now see here, if you see in the first part, to stock reserve account, loading on closing stock, loading on goods return, loading on goods return, loading on defective goods, okay, loading on surplus. All this loading part is been there in the first half of the account, and the second part of the account contains the expenses like what you treat in case of profit and loss account. Similar kind of expenses are there in the second half of the account. Okay, so let's deal with the first part of the account. To the debit side you have to stock reserve account, loading on closing stock. Second is to branch stock account, loading on goods return. To goods sent to branch account, loading on goods return. To branch stock account, loading on defective goods. Buy stock reserve account, Okay, loading on opening stock. By branch stock account, loading on goods sent. By branch stock account, loading on surplus. And then the balance of that, either it is gross profit, if it is to the credit debit side, it is gross profit in the bracket balancing figure. If not to the credit side, by gross loss carried down balancing figure. Clear? Now this actually has to be into, this part also needs to be bold, just because the way you have profit being bold, just similarly I'm doing it to the credit side also. Next, the other half of the account is to gross loss brought down. This loss is being brought down to the debit side. To gross loss brought down amount, to branch expenses account, which is transferred. Next, to branch stock account, cost of defective goods. By gross profit brought down, this is the profit. If there is profit, then carried out profit will be brought down over to the next year. So by gross profit brought down, by branch stock account, cost of surplus, by general profit and loss account, if it is loss, if it is profit to the debit side, if it is loss to the credit side. Next, so that is in terms of branch adjustment account. The third one is in terms of branch goods account. Okay, goods sent to branch. This is the third account which is being prepared. Now in this account, it contains all the amount of goods sent, okay, goods returned, adjustment of loading on goods sent and returned, okay, and the balance is being transferred to the trading account. Okay, now the goods transferred from other branches are treated as goods sent to the branch. This account is just like the sales account, which you just like the sales account, and this is the pro forma of the goods sent to branch account. So goods sent to branch account, to the debit side you have two branch stock account, in the bracket goods returned to head office. To branch adjustment account, loading on goods sent. Next, to the credit side you have by branch stock account, goods sent. By branch adjustment account, loading on goods returned. Total of this to the credit side, debit side is being given to the trading account. Okay, that is nothing but transfer. Okay, the next one is in terms of journal entry. So we are done with all the 5 accounts. That is first one is the, let me just take you ahead here. So the first one is the branch stock account, which we have already studied. This was the first one. Branch stock account, branch debtors account, branch expenses account, branch adjustment account, and goods sent to branch account. So I have shown you the pro forma of all the 5. One, that is stock, debtors, expenses, adjustment, and goods sent. Okay, the next part is the journal entries. I have actually scanned the journal entries because it would be a time consuming if I just keep on typing it. So I've scanned the journal entries. Just look into the journal entries. Also refer the textbook for the journal entries. Now, even though when I'm dealing with the problems, I will explain these journal entries, but that's how simply I will waste the time. So that's how I have directly put the scanned copy. So the journal entries are in the books of these are under the stock and debtors method. These are the following journal entries which are to be passed in the stock and debtors method. The first one is for goods sent to branch. So what is the journal entry? Branch stock account debit to goods sent to branch account. Second is for goods returned by branch, goods sent to branch account debit to branch stock account. For goods returned to branch by debtors, branch stock account debit to branch debtors account. For surplus of stock, if any, then what is the journal entry? Branch stock account debit to branch adjustment account. For goods sold by cash, for goods sold For cash by the branch, branch cash account debit to branch stock account. For goods sold on credit by branch debtors account debit to branch stock account. For deficit or shortage of goods, then branch adjustment account debit to branch stock account. For defective goods, branch adjustment account debit to branch stock account. For cash received by branch from debtors, then branch cash account debit to branch debtors account. For next one is for cash received by branch, okay, then branch cash account debit to branch debtors account. For bad debts, discount allowed to debtors, then branch expenses account debit to branch adjustment account. For branch expenses paid, branch expenses account debit to branch cash account. For closing branch expenses account, then branch adjustment account debit to branch expenses account. Next is for adjustment of loading, then what is the journal entry? Loading on closing stock account debit, for adjustment of loading, then what is the journal entry? Loading on closing stock. If it is loading on closing stock, then branch adjustment account debit to stock reserve account. For loading on goods returned by branch, then branch adjustment account debit to goods sent to branch account. Next, loading on deficit or shortage, then branch adjustment account debit to branch stock account. Next is for loading on defective goods, then branch adjustment account debit to branch stock account. Loading on opening stock, then stock reserve account debit to branch adjustment account. Loading on goods sent, then goods sent to branch account debit to branch adjustment account. Next is for loading on surplus of stock, then branch stock account debit to branch adjustment account. So these are the entries, and the last two entries are for transfer of profit and loss account. For transfer of profit as per branch adjustment account, then what is the journal entry? Branch adjustment account debit to general profit and loss account. That is, in case if there is any loss, entry will be the reverse one. Instead of it will be the reverse one. Next is for closing goods sent to branch account debit to trading account. Okay, so these are the journal entries which are to be considered when you are preparing the problem in terms of branch stock and debtor system. Okay, so into your when we are dealing with the next with the next aspect in the I'll start with the problems in the next class. So before we start with the problem, see that you write down these journal entries, plus you also note down the pro forma of these that is the stock account, debtors account, adjustment branch adjustment account and all. These pro formas you write down, as well as write down the journal entries, so that when we are starting problems in the next class, it will be easy for you people to understand. Okay, you will have problems on stock and debtors system for 15 marks. So see that you write down and make it clear. Go through the pro forma, go through the journal entries, so that it becomes easier for you when we are solving the problems. All right, in the next class we'll be dealing with the problems. See you for this class. Thank you.